From 1962 to 1965, the Roman Catholic Church held a council that came to be known as Vatican II. The Church would never be the same again. There were many sweeping changes to traditional dogma and practices, including more congregational participation and the abandonment of the Latin Mass. These changes had an unexpected result. All of a sudden, the whole congregation was expected to provide the music for the Mass. And all of the centuries of music for the Mass was no longer usable, since it was all in Latin and tended to be difficult for laymen to sing. A couple of things happened. First, the Roman Church discovered and embraced much of the Protestant hymnody. Imagine hearing Luther's A Mighty Fortress there. Second, it unleashed a worldwide flood of musical creativity as Roman Catholics everywhere began creating new worship music. Young, old, women, men, clergy, laity, all styles, all languages. Nothing like it had happened for well over 1,000 years. In the West, this change happened concurrently with a popular revival of folk music. Thus, the birth of the folk mass. Guitars and other folk instruments soon replaced the organ as the main instrument of worship. Not only was the ordinary of the Mass translated into the language of the people and put to new, singable music, there also occurred a vast production of scripturally based worship songs as well. The background music now being played is based on Ephesians chapter 4. The following folk hymn was written by Sister Suzanne Toulon, born in 1927, and a member of the Sisters of Mercy, based in Burlingame, California. Along with writing hymns, she has been actively involved in ministry to inmates at San Quentin Prison. Based on Jesus' discourse in the 6th chapter of John, Sister Suzanne wrote the hymn in 1970. Since that time, it has become one of the most widely used communion hymns in the Roman Church. It has been translated into dozens of other languages, from Chinese to Slovak, and it appears in numerous new Protestant hymnals as well. This version only supplies a couple of the verses, but the power of the message and music is obvious. Its title, I Am the Bread of Life.